Hey, beautiful people. Thank you for joining me in this little chat rant session that I'm about to have. Whatever brought you to this video today, I hope you can get something from it. I was literally just sitting here watching YouTube videos and, just get my thought process going. And suddenly it's like a bell went off in my head and told me, let me put out a message. So this is what this video is going to be about. I'm going to basically do like a chit chat, story time, get ready with me type of video. I'm not going nowhere but to sleep. So this is going to be a really, effortless glam. So I'm not going to do all the extra stuff. Like sometimes I don't want to do my eyebrows, or sometimes I don't want to do a wing liner. So we're going to see what we come up with today as I talk. So I have my makeup over here. And if I'm looking down, I have my notepad right here. And then I have my mirror over here where the camera is. So I'm going to try to keep looking in the camera instead of at myself on the screen. So this is gonna take some getting used to. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and start doing my makeup, my lazy glam makeup, is what I'm gonna call it, and get started with what we're here to talk about today. It's not about the makeup, but I just wanted to get glammed up. So here I have, I want to tell you all about all the times that I can remember someone calling me ugly to my face, because we never know. Sometimes people might feel some way about you and you'll never know, but we can't wreck ourselves trying to figure all that out. But besides that, the times that somebody told me I was ugly or unattractive to my face, and also people who give backhanded, times I can remember that people gave me a backhanded compliment, and I felt some type of way. So based on the stories I tell y'all, it's literally just gonna be, it's only gonna include stuff that I can think of at the moment. So there may be other instances that something occurred that I may not remember in this moment, or I probably just don't remember in general because maybe, whatever. But anyway, so one time that I remember somebody called me ugly, was the one I can remember like at the top of my head is there was this girl I went to high school with, and I'm not gonna say I didn't like her or anything, but it was more so like she was more of an acquaintance to me, but she was friends with my friends, my closer friends at the time. And I remember, so I didn't always go to school with her, but I would see her sometimes because our parents worked at the same place, and whatever. So at this point, I've seen this girl all my life. I never knew her. And then one day we're at the same school, same high school. And I remember her telling me, like, she said something along the lines of, she remember when I used to be really ugly, like, no, she told me how she used to think I was so ugly because I had these really big teeth, which I still have. These really big teeth that, stick out. So I was like buck tooth. And she used to be like, like, ew, why her teeth stick out like that? She can't even close her mouth or something. She's like, oh my God, you're just so pretty now. And I'm just like, okay, I don't know how I should feel about that. You just basically called me ugly, but I once was ugly. And you know, now that I mentioned like the whole buck tooth beaver thing, I remember like in elementary school when, you know, see, this is just gonna bring up memories, so it's good to just talk it out. But oh yeah, by the way, y'all, I'm not a pro with the makeup, so do not come for me. We are here for the content, not the makeup again. But yeah, so I remember being in elementary school, and it wasn't all kids that teased me about it, but I just remember like some of the, you know, meaner, I guess maybe they were class clowns at the time, now that I'm older and I can think of it that way. But I remember like the class, like somebody in my class, it was like some boys I remember used to call me Bucktooth Beaver, or I got called Bugs Bunny. I remember somebody was like, oh, I got a carrot, do you want a carrot because you look like Bugs Bunny, blah blah blah. Little lame stuff now, but you know, as a little kid, that hurt your feelings. Like, I used to feel some type of way, and it's like, it's so crazy I forgot that. I'm thinking about it now, but like, so I'm, you know, just adding more times that I can think of. I remember while I was pregnant and I went to get my, you know, I think the test to see if you have gestational diabetes, you know, you drink the juice, that they give you, blah, blah, whatever. So I remember I went up to the counter and it was two ladies working behind there. They, you know, they were pretty busy that day and stuff. And I happened to be the only one at the counter as I walked in. And I remember hearing, like, as I'm walking away, I haven't even, like, really stepped away from them. One of the ladies was like, oh, she had a pretty face. And, you know, again, that's another backhanded compliment because it's like, oh, she had a pretty face. Like something wrong with the rest of me. Like, it's either I'm pretty or I'm not. Pretty, period. So, like, why do we have to have conditions to being pretty? It's either you are or you're not to that person. So, anyways, I've been feeling some type of way about that, and I was just like, okay, you know, feeling some negative from that, and I don't even know what I want to do next. Yeah, okay, mama. So that's my 2-year-old in the background. It's like 11:15 at night, and I'm sitting here planning my makeup and talking to my camera. Well, talking to my new friends or whoever's watching this video. But yeah, it's just like, I remember those, you know, the how those situations made me feel, hearing that, you know, me just living my life and seeing, you know, hearing other people viewing me as, you know, something's wrong with me, or, oh, I'm okay, but I have this problem, or I could be better. Like, people judge the wrong things. Or, come on off the bed. Or I think I'm gonna just do something basic, classy. But yeah, just people saying things that they may not even realize how it impacts people. But yeah, I felt some type of way about that, her saying that. And you know, it kind of slipped my mind now that I'm not really thinking much into it anymore. But I just feel like, kind of like some type of way sometimes, because people judge you off the wrong things, and everybody is looking at you all the time. And I feel like I'm going off track, so that was just to say, you know, there are times in my life where because you know, we all have people who look up to us. It's not just me, it's not just you, it's anybody out there. We all have somebody, no matter whether we know or not, or how many it is, whatever. We have somebody out there watching us. We have people out there looking up to us. We have people who look down on us. And not everything is going to be revealed. not everything has to be revealed either. So that's just to say, like, we can tune in on different kind of negatives, but I feel like I'm going in the wrong direction again with my video. So I'm losing track, y'all. I'm sorry. I literally just went on a tangent. So let me stick to this notepad so I can, like, stop rambling, because I'm rambling a lot, I feel. But, you know, I had so many instances in my life that I can't even think of at the moment where somebody either gave me a backhanded compliment or straight up said, you know, something really mean to my face that was hurtful to me. And that doesn't even include, you know, people who may or may not feel negatively towards me that I don't know about. Or, shoot, they may not even realize they have negative feelings towards you. But so by that being the negative part, it's so crazy how I can recount so many situations where I can remember somebody calling me ugly or unattractive or giving me a backhanded compliment or, you know, basically saying something is wrong with me. And it's like, okay, for all those negatives that I just named, I can't specifically recall a lot of moments in my life where people called me pretty or beautiful or gorgeous, but I do know I hear it a lot. But I can't recall specific situations like I would with the negative stuff. So if you're anything like me, if you think about any of these things, you already know where this video is going. You know where this conversation is going. I was preaching to a choir, but hey, somebody might be here that needs to hear this. So let them have their moment, okay? So basically, it's like on the positive side, I'm gonna just say what I wrote here so I don't keep straying away. So many people have told me I am pretty even without backhanded compliments, and I can't name them all. Like, I just sat there and named all the negatives. And I'm going to read what I wrote here because I'm straying away. The point is, we focus so much on the negatives in life that we are so far into it. Y'all, this message is a little off. I'm just going to read exactly what I wrote. I didn't correct it. I was just let my brain spill out the words. So the point is, we focus so much on the negatives in life that we are so far into it that we cannot see the positive. So the way I was thinking about this is, you know, we have the negative and the positive in life. And it's on, like, we could call it a scale. So you can slide anywhere on that scale. And sometimes we can be so far on the negative end that it's hard to see the positive. The positive is always there. You just have to be in a certain mindset to see it, basically. So, you know, that's all I'm telling y'all here. Like, and, you know, before I keep talking, let's see, we're going to go to the next page of this notebook because I remember I wrote some more. And then I can start going on my tangent because I'm nowhere near done with this makeup. So I put, and I say us, so we're all capable of it. We're all capable of it. So, oh, I didn't finish this sentence. I'm sorry, y'all. This, or paragraph, whatever it was. So we can't always see the positive when we're so far into the negative. It's taking away time and opportunity from us. And when I say us, yes, us, because anybody can be capable of it. So anybody can be capable of being, you know, allowing ourselves, or sometimes we slip up and we get so far into the negative side of things, we're seeing everything negatively. A positive is right there too. You got to, sometimes you have to change your mindset. Stop thinking of stuff so negative. Stop letting stuff impact you in a certain way, because sometimes things are what they're really just what they are. Nothing more, nothing less. Just leave it at that and find the positive and stuff, basically. So, I'm rambling. So, all of us are capable of it. Me, yes, I'm out here, trying to speak some truth to some of y'all, but I'm speaking to myself too. We're all human and we're all capable of it, and that doesn't mean we're wrong or right. But here I put, so what matters most? So what matters the most is the decisions we make thereon after. So when we realize that, we're focusing too much on a negative in life and it's making a negative impact, making a negative impact in our lives in some way, shape, or form, and we recognize that we're not comfortable with it, we don't like it, we know that doesn't belong here. So at that point, every decision we make after we realize that is what is going to be the game changer. And we don't know the outcome. Nobody knows the outcome, but we just have to put faith in that we made the best decision for us for that particular moment. So, that's really what I had to say in this moment. Like, y'all don't even know what I'm trying to do with my makeup. We're going to probably do this little pretty color right here. But, yeah, that has been my life. And it's not always, but sometimes I'll catch myself. Sometimes we may or may not catch ourselves, depending on, where our mind frame is in that moment. But like I said, it's been times where, I noticed the negative, and that stuff, that plays a large role in our lives. Like, that plays a really big role in our lives. Like, your perception of a situation is how you're just gonna see it. So there could be, you ever heard they're like, how like they're like, it's a common saying that there are three sides to a story: the right, the wrong, and the truth. Like, we can kind of apply that to this situation, like what we're talking about here. Like, y'all, I wish I would have did a little more on this, but we're just playing around in makeup. That's it. No pros here. But yes, the wrong side, this side, that side, and the truth. Because we all see stuff on perception, sometimes things really are what they present themselves to be. And it's something that we're not really even supposed to think too much into, or only think so far into, So we're not going to always be able to see things the way... Hey friends, so a lot has happened since the last clip on this video. See, what had happened was my daughter woke up. I have a 3-year-old. She woke up and she was ready to watch TV, so she went ahead and grabbed that remote, and it was turned up to the loudest it could be. So I had to get her settled, get her a show on that she wants to watch, and then get back to y'all. But in the meantime, I end up, finishing the eye look. I don't think I added any more to my eyes except I added some eyeliner. So I did go ahead and do a winged eyeliner. I don't always do my winged eyeliner, but it is one of my staples. Sometimes I just go without it when you're trying to go for that effortless glam, that you're not trying to do too much, but you still want to, if you like having on makeup, or you're going for a certain aesthetic for a certain moment. But so yeah, I end up applying some lashes, some highlighter, my powders. I was looking real ghostly. So now I think it's everything looking a little better. I put on some lip gloss and some finishing spray. So we are done with this makeup look. I put on a cute little dress or whatever. I love this dress. It's super classy. There's so many ways you can wear it. I got this from Forever 21. Really, really cute dress. The first time I wore it, this is only my second time putting it on, but the first time I wore it with those little white sneakers. My grandma, I'm not gonna say what she called them, but they're just some plain little cute white shoes you can get from Walmart for like, I want to say $6. All white shoes. I wore that with this necklace, and I had a different hairstyle, but you can dress it up too. But anyways, I want to thank you guys. If you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much. Listening to my rambles. I really want to try to get on here whenever a message comes to me that I want to, I feel on my heart and I want to talk about it. And I feel like the way I'm going to have to do it is, one, I am going to have to try to get organized. But the other biggest part to it is sitting down and doing it in that moment, because a lot of times I have this really great idea or something I feel on my heart that I want to say, and I didn't have an outlet to, put it on. Or all the times I thought about making YouTube videos and I just chose to wait, and then the passion goes away. The message I had goes away. So I learned that I think and even with life, I think the best thing for me to do, if I'm going to do something, in that moment, just go for it. Because you don't know when the time is going to come back when you're going to want to do that same thing. And then you might end up regretting for, as great as it might turn out or something, or whatever other opportunities may come your way simply for changing one thing out of your routine. You will regret not starting sooner. So that's something I'm trying to focus on now. I think I actually put that on my vision board for 2020. Anybody who sees this video, if you want to get personal with me and I go over my vision board with you all, maybe we can do that one day or something, or maybe we can create one together. But yeah, my message from this video, so from the the short story time and the topic I talked about in the video, is to not try to see the good and the bad in everything, because good and bad, they both together, they bring balance into our lives. We can't have all the good without experiencing some kind of bad, because sometimes you don't know what good is unless you experience the bad. When you're seeing things differently and you're feeling differently about it. So sometimes we just have to learn through experience. So we cannot have the good without the bad, and we can't have the bad without the good. So try not to focus so much on the negative all the time. Try to be more positive. See the positive parts of things, or know that when you're going through some kind of storm, whether it's in your life, your personal life, your career, anything, just know that even in that moment when you feel like you're going through the worst of it, it's better on the other side of it. And just think of all the things you made it through in your life before. So this is a message for you to keep going, and also be more positive, be more open, expand your mind, expand your heart. So thank y'all again. I don't want to keep on chatting too much, but how did y'all like this look? How did it turn out? I hope I don't look like a catfish. That's why I'm always scared to ever try like a dating app or something. I don't want to be like a catfish. I always wonder, am I as pretty in person as I am taking a picture after I done did 5 or 6 pictures of the same pose and picking the best one. So I'm like, I ain't trying to catfish nobody and get my feelings hurt. So y'all tell me how this look came out, what y'all think. Did y'all like me better before or after? Do you like both? Y'all tune in. Like, let's see where, if another situation pops up in my head that I want to come share with you all. So again, thank y'all. Bye.